was involved in the meat industry for about 35 years on the retail side, and I had no conception of the factory farming. Somebody gave me a leaflet about vivisection, and I looked at the leaflet, and then for the first time in my life I had to accept that all animals, all sentient beings feel pain. So all the other species feel pain in exactly the same way as a human being. And that was the thing that I couldn't live with.
Right.
Legal campaigning began about 118 years ago, and it's been going on ever since. But the media weren't particularly interested, the public weren't interested. It was only when non-violent direct action began and people began getting into laboratories, getting out the information and the films, showing all the horrors of vivisection, of factory farming, etc., then the public became interested, the media became interested, and the whole thing began to take off.
Behind locked doors, hidden from the public, animals are being tortured and killed now. Animal liberationists wish they did not have to break the law, but they are not prepared to wait hundreds of years for governments to act. It's clear that as long as this suffering continues, the number of people prepared to break the law in defence of animals will continue to grow.
The law is so bad for animals. The law doesn't help animals whatsoever. The law allows factory farms, the law allows hunting.
It's amazing, it's astounding me. I'm sure you all joined up for this, didn't you? So they could kill one animal.
Make sure you've got coverage.
The law allows vivisection on innocent creatures. The law does nothing to protect animals, and until the law protects animals, we have to break the law because there's no other way.
There has been a massive upsurge in the number of actions carried out by activists. They use the name Animal Liberation Front, or ALF. While the law protects those who abuse animals, they are taking non-violent direct action to combat animal abuse. Whilst animal abuse is legal, those who try to prevent it are treated as criminals.
The way the meat industry is conducted today is absolutely horrendous for perfectly innocent animals. Factory farming, the slaughterhouses, the transport of them, every aspect of the farm animal involves cruelty and suffering, and it's absolutely disgusting it be allowed to go on.
Direct action has saved many thousands of animals from suffering and death. By exposing hidden suffering to the public, stealing vital experimental data and liberating animals, the ALF has closed down many vivisection laboratories. Many thousands more animals were saved from factory farms. 400 battery hens were taken from a farm in Staffordshire. As well as rescuing animals, ALF activists attempt to hit the profits of those who exploit animals. Recently, the ALF has increasingly used economic sabotage because of its success against the fur trade. Due to the campaign of animal rights activists, fox fur farms, so prevalent 10 years ago, now no longer exist in England and Wales. The campaign of economic sabotage targets the property of companies and individuals that exploit animals. Hardest hit has been the meat industry, with millions of pounds worth of damage caused every year. Just last month, hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of damage was caused to these meat trucks in Nottingham. Throughout the country, tens of thousands of butchers' windows are broken or damaged every year. Using catapults fired from moving cars, small groups of activists have been known to damage up to 50 windows in one night. This has caused insurance premiums to rocket, forcing many butchers out of the meat trade.
Suffragettes in their day were vilified, as the Animal Liberation Front is now being vilified, but in the future they'll be regarded as heroes.
our organization is to bring about the freedom by any means necessary. That's our motto.